It's Friday, July 4th, and this could be a big mistake, but the dogs and I have come up to Mountain Grove, and we're walking west towards Clear Lake on the Trans-Canada Trail up here. It's a beautiful morning, about 16 degrees, clear blue skies, a bit of a breeze picking up, but very beautiful. The reason I say it could be a mistake is I think the deer flies are going to be pretty heavy up here, so I'm not sure we're going to get all the way, but we'll give it our best. Well, so far so good. We've seen a few deer flies, but it's not too bad. Well, there's a good amount of bird activity along here this morning. We've got green herons, alder flycatchers, veeries, house wrens, lots of stuff. We're already up to 25 species or so. Well, there's a few more deer flies showing up now as we enter these more forested sections. Still not too bad though, but I'll be quite surprised if they don't get a lot worse as the day warms up. I think they're just sleeping in a bit today because it got cool last night. It was only 11 degrees at our house this morning, which is the coolest it's been in quite a while. So I think that just has them sleeping in a bit today. And once we get up to 20 degrees or so, it's going to get pretty crazy back in here, I think. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised. Right now, it's just beautiful along here. One and a half kilometers in now, and the deer flies are getting worse, as I suspected. Still not biting me very much, but I'm more concerned about the dogs. They have quite a swarm around them already. As you can see here, lots of deer flies hanging around Zoe's head. I have to keep brushing them off frequently. The dogs have the scent of something. Not sure what, but they're going a little bit crazy right now. Maybe a black bear came across the trail or something. I haven't been up here for a few years, and the last time I was here, I think it was late summer, so there were no bugs really bothering me at all. And ideally that's the best time to come, or early spring, but anyhow, it's nice to get up here in the summer too, when most of the life is here. And lots of birds out and singing this morning, so that's nice to witness. So I think I know what the dogs were excited about. Bandit was just ahead of me on the trail here, and she scared up a whole bunch of young wild turkeys along with the parent birds. So they've flown off into the woods here. Well, as I suspected, the deer flies are continuing to get worse. And I don't really care about myself too much because I got my hat and my shirt on, but Zoe's really getting a pile around her. I don't think most of them are actually biting her yet, but some get on her nose, and Bandit's had several on her nose that I've had to wipe off, but they're definitely getting worse. Not much doubt about that. No big surprise really when you're up in these northern swamplands and forests at this time of year. That's what you expect. You just have to grin and bear it to the degree possible, or stay home. We're just coming around the bottom end of Clear Lake right now, and we're just going to go up another half kilometer or so and probably turn around there, hoping we'll get a little swimming area for the dogs. They've already been in the swamps a couple times, but not really great water to be in. I probably shouldn't have even brought the dogs, knowing that the deer flies would be heavy up here, and Zoe in particular is getting bitten, I think, pretty badly, so I feel bad about that. Just that when I was getting ready to leave, they were so excited to be going somewhere. I didn't think I could really leave them home. And again, I wasn't sure I was coming here when I left. I was thinking about it, but I thought I might stop somewhere halfway and try some other place. But anyhow, it's been a really nice walk. It's just that these deer flies are really getting annoying now as the day heats up. I'm not getting bitten too bad, but I think Zoe's getting quite a bit of bites on her face and head. Bandit too on her nose and stuff. So we'll just go up here a little ways longer, hopefully get a swim in, and then head back. Oh, I know, Zoe. Look at those flies. They're everywhere. Okay, it's 9:30 and we've been walking for an hour and 35 minutes and we've completed 6 kilometers exactly, and we're just at the west end of Clear Lake, and I think that's as far as we're going. been a beautiful hike, barring the bugs, but otherwise very nice. Lots of bird activity. And at this point I've got 47 species of birds, so a pretty good active morning for birding as well. But I think we will head back after a brief rest here and then get that walk back done before it gets any warmer out and the bugs get worse. Because Zoe is suffering a little bit, I think. She doesn't show it much, but I know they must be bothering her. Back we go into the wild wilderness of deerfly heaven. 10:45 and we have Mountain Grove in sight once again. Just heading down this last long straightaway on the trail to the town. It's been a really nice walk other than the bugs. If they weren't here, I'd probably rate it a 9 out of 10. But with them, maybe a 6. That was really nice to see that Baltimore checker spot butterfly there. Actually, I saw 2 of them there feeding on the milkweeds. That's a butterfly I hardly ever see. I think the last one I saw those was 4 or 5 years ago, close to our house along one of the local roads, but I don't remember seeing them since then. They're quite irregular around this area. And I was just reading that in 1973, the state of Maryland declared the Baltimore butterfly its state insect, which makes sense considering the major city there is Baltimore, Maryland, I guess. But a nice insect to have as your state insect. Very pretty. Okay, just coming up to 11 o'clock and we're about to finish our hike here at Mountain Grove. Just a couple hundred meters more to go, so I think I'll sign off. And hope you enjoyed that walk along this old rail line from Mountain Grove to the west side of Clear Lake, just south of Arden. And it was a beautiful walk, again, other than the bugs, but hope you enjoyed the scenery at least. Yeah, I forgot to mention there before ending that we're ending the day with 58 species of birds, so a really good count for this little walk along the trail. Lots of continuous action as we went, singing all kinds of songs and all kinds of birds singing readily, so it's nice to hear that. Still actively nesting, many of them too.